Trustees, University President Leslie Harvey, distinguished guests, professors, students, ladies and gentlemen. It is my wife Cathy's and my great honor to be with you today. Thank you for coming to the dedication ceremony of the Tim and Cathy Tran Library. I would like to take this opportunity to thank President Holly, Vice President Woman, Associate Vice President Strickland, Library Director Gilman, and many of their staff whom I don't have the privilege to know for all of their work to get this project to fruition. Cathy and I thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts. As you know, Cathy and I arrived at Pacific University in 1970 to begin our college education. I took my first college class, American Literature, from Dr. Evans, Professor of English. Dr. Evans and his wife Donna opened their home and their hearts to us. We visited, cooked and enjoyed many meals at home, and we became good friends. As a matter of fact, we introduced them to Vietnamese cuisine. They were very concerned for our safety in South Vietnam when the communists overran the country. When we first met him, Dr. Evans had long, dark hair. Can you imagine that? It's true. He was a hippie at the time. I'm a little concerned now that his hair is thinner and whiter. He's a little bit older and slower, and his memory is not as good as it used to be. Don't you worry. Old professor never die. They just lose their faculties. In the summer of 1972, I got a job teaching math for upward bound students and met the program's administrator, Bobby Nichols. We became good friends. When Saigon fell under communism, Bobby formed a group called Friends of Kim to find ways to help us getting out. When my younger sister Thao escaped Saigon all by herself, Bobby opened her home to my sister. Bobby's parents, Nick and June Nickel, treated my younger sister as one of their daughters. Sadly, Nick and June are no longer with us, but I can imagine they are looking down from heaven with smiles on their faces. Thank you, George and Donna. Thank you, Bob. When I returned to South Vietnam after my graduation in 1974, it was the fulfillment of a young man's hopes and dreams. That hopes and dream quickly vanished with the communist victory in 1975. It marked a watershed moment. It was the biggest crisis of my life. Interestingly, the word crisis, when written in Vietnamese, as two words, nguy cơ. The word nguy, spelled N-G-U-Y, means danger. The word cơ, spelled C-O, means opportunity. So, from a Vietnamese philosophy standpoint, crisis consists of danger and opportunity. I escaped South Vietnam in an unseaworthy, overloaded boat I faced a lot of danger, including arrest and imprisonment, hunger and thirst, sea fighting attacks, drowning and death, to name but a few. But I also had the biggest opportunity coming to America. How do you spell the word opportunity? I prefer to spell it with 3 letters, USA. An old Vietnamese proverb say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. I took that first step escaping communist South Vietnam in 1979, and where and when the final step may be, my answer, I just took the final step right here in front of this library, this beautiful building. To me personally, coming here today and attending this dedication is the completion of a long journey of 38 years and more than 10,000 miles. I'm glad it ended right here. To the Pacific University student, I hope that this quiet, cozy, welcoming library with a rich collection of resources and information, with the capable director and their supporting staff, would be your place of reading and research, your place of personal exploration and intellectual inquiry, your place of group study and collaboration. One of your hub on this campus. In the words of U.S. poet laureate Rita Dove, and I quote, "The library is an arena of possibility, opening both a window into the soul and a door onto the world." I hope, to the student of Pacific University, I hope this library will play an important role in enhancing your education, advancing your professional career, realizing your dream. I wish in the ensuing year or decades, many of you will find great success and return to this campus as a very generous supporter of our alma mater, our beloved Pacific University. Finally, we present up deep humility and great pride. Humility in the honor that you bestow, Cathy and me today, pride in the growth and reputation Pacific University has achieved since my years of 1970. Once again, thank you for coming to this dedication.